It's 2024 and I am looking for all new accessories for my travels. Today we are talking about a wireless microphone from Ulanzi. This may be my new travel setup. Let's get right into it. Hey everyone, my name is Desmond. If you're new here, I make videos about tech and travel gear. And on my trips, I've been looking for a wireless microphone system. And what we've got here is the new Ulanzi AM18U mic. And we're going to unbox it together and walk through some of the features and functionality of this new wireless microphone system. So if you're new to this channel, I make a lot of content on the go. This is a tech and travel channel, but I do a lot of flying and driving and traveling for work and for fun. So I'm always looking for a compact, high quality, and easy to use setup for when I'm filming content. And audio is one of the most important elements of that. Now I've used Rode mics, I've got DJI mics, but now I'm interested to test out these new mics from Ulanzi. Before we jump into the unboxing, I have to say that I'm pretty impressed. Ulanzi has consistently released very useful and affordable camera and creator accessories, and getting into the wireless microphone game is a great idea because there are so many options out there, but we want to make sure that there is a variety of budget friendly options that are both performant and affordable. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new U-mic. All right, so jumping over to the desk, let's just take a look. Packaging honestly looks pretty good. I'm actually, again, pretty impressed with Ulanzi's just overall brand improvements, but the packaging is nice, very Apple-esque. It's a high quality box. When you open it up, we have the instruction manual here, different languages, relatively useful. And here is the product itself. So this is the Ulanzi AM18U mic. The carrying case is nice. It's a good size. It's a little bit bigger than some that I'm used to. And here's the DJI mic carrying case for reference. They're pretty close in size, but the Ulanzi is definitely larger by a good amount. So let's go ahead and open this up. We've got 3 elements in here, and as you can see, as I open it up, everything turns on. I actually really like this. This is the same feature that the DJI mic has as well, and you can see we've got the receiver, 2 transmitters, and everything is on and flashing, getting ready to pair. Let me go ahead and pull the receiver out. This thing looks really good. This is pretty big though. I'm not gonna lie, the receiver on this is relatively large, but it is light. And let's go ahead and remove the plastic film. Overall, this thing is pretty cool. All right, pressing these buttons mutes each of the channels, and I'm sure once I dig into it, these are multifunctional buttons that'll allow me to change different things. This is not a touchscreen, just so you know, and I'll just give you a look all around. We've got a clip here, which will let you mount this to the cold or hot shoe of your camera, both directions, so you can mount it this way or this way so that it's facing you if you're recording yourself. Another thing to call out, these are just the charging dots for the case. So here are the 2 transmitters. They're not the largest I've seen, and they're definitely not the smallest. In a way, it's definitely larger than a DJI mic. It's just a little bit wider, but not too off in size. And I think it's a little bit smaller than your wireless Go 2. But no screens on these, so no details, which is totally fine. None of the other ones have screens. You've got the microphones here. You've got little jacks for wireless lavalier mics if you'd like to plug those in. And you've got icons that light up. So right now these are obviously paired, and each of these other ones will light up as well. So recording, I'm assuming mute or unmute, and then battery level. And if we take a look at the side here, you're gonna see we have a plus and minus. So that'll probably let us control the gain, and then the power button. And then the other nice thing is once you place it into the case, everything starts charging, and it tells you the current battery for each of these items. And then giving you a look here, this is the battery indicator for the case itself. So when I open it up or when I close it, I know that I have 2 bars out of 4. Means I probably have to charge this. This uses a USB-C charging port, which is perfect and very welcome. See what else comes in the box. So here we are, we've got our little wind muffs, that's nice. A ton of little magnetic mounting pieces perhaps, or no. We've got 3.5 millimeter cable and a charging cable, USB-A to USB-C, and a nice soft carrying case. And similar to other mics out there, I'll demonstrate the wind muff. You place it on and twist. So that's again a pretty nice and simple way to attach and detach. You just twist and pull, or attach and twist, and your wind muff is now on. Pretty simple, nice and easy. And again, for comparison, this is the DJI mic and this is the Ulanzi. The setup is relatively similar. Everything is a little bit smaller for the DJI microphone set, but this is a more affordable, more approachable price range, and it has a lot of the same functions and features as the DJI and the Rode mics. All right, so now we've got the Ulanzi AM18U mic set up with my camera. Let me know how the audio sounds. I think right out of the box, the gain was a little bit high. I'm just keeping an eye on the audio levels. The nice thing about it is you do have these tactile buttons, the little plus and minus, so I can actively increase or decrease the volume of the audio. But right now, looking at the audio levels on the receiver, everything is looking pretty fine within where I want it to be. So let me know how it sounds. I'm going to continue testing this at different distances and gain levels. We'll have to see. It always just takes a little bit of time to get used to a new wireless mic system, to figure out how much gain you need to add or take away, and the levels that you need to set your camera at. And right now on my camera, the internal levels are set to 10. Everything else is controlled directly through the mic itself. But I mean, overall, this is not a bad microphone. The receiver could be a little bit smaller, but I think if you start moving into that territory, probably going to increase price as this package gets a lot smaller. So we'll have to see how this performs versus the DJI mic or my Rode Wireless Go 2s. But we also live in a world now where you get 32-bit float included on the internal recording of DJI Mic 2 and the Rode Wireless Pros. So we'll see how this stacks up, but for the price, I think this is a pretty solid option. I don't know if this is going to be my go-to travel setup, but having it is really nice, and I'll continue to test and see which mics I prefer using when I am traveling and on the go. But for now, this is just my first impression and unboxing of the Ulanzi AM18U mics. I'll continue to test this with all of my other equipment in real world scenarios, and ideally I'll get back to you with a full breakdown of what I think and whether or not this is worth the money. All right, if you enjoyed this content, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos just like this. I will catch y'all in the next one.